Hello webpage students, and welcome to our tutorial on using an image as a background. In our previous tutorial we were developing a contact form, but unfortunately as I continued to develop it I realized the scope of that contact form was beyond this class, and although we designed the HTML and the CSS code, we can't validate the form or develop the processing script for a couple of reasons. One, it is extremely complex and difficult to do, but second, and more importantly, we're going to have issues with our school network and our security system that blocks out spam. So in this tutorial we are going to use an image as a background. So the very first thing I need you to do is go into Shears Design, into your site directory folder, and go into your images folder, and you should have this BG image, which stands for background, and if you see I'm hovering over it, it's 1280 by 960 pixels, and we're going to change that to 920 by 1080 because that fits the screen of every browser. This is also standard, but this is the large standard. So how we're going to do this is we're going to right click and we're going to open with, and we're going to do this in Photoshop, and it's really easy, and I will show you how to do this momentarily. You're going to go to image and you're going to go to image size, and you're going to type in your image size, so 1920 by 1080, and then you're going to hit OK, and then you'll do a file and you're going to save it as in that same folder as BG2 that I already have in there. I'm not going to save that because I already have it done, but I am going to go into Dreamweaver and I'm going to open my files panel here, and I'm going to open my index page, and you should see, let's see, templates, where is it? Okay, about indexed. So here's my index page. I'm going to go into design view, and I actually already have done what we're going to do. We're going to use that image as our background, and it's very simple to do this. You want to go to styles and you want to go into the global part of your styles, and underneath background color, which is already there, you want to make sure it's always closed off. You're going to start a new line and you're going to write your background image. You're going to browse and select that BG2 image that we just saved, and then we're not going to repeat it, and we're going to so where it says background repeat, we're going to type in no repeat, and background attachment fixed, we're going to type in fixed as well, making sure we end everything and close everything off. Now what we're going to do is we're going to preview in Firefox, and we're going to look at our website, and it looks pretty good, and up until this point you are almost finished with everything. So here's our home site, and these are the things that I'm going to check for your rollover effects. If we go to the about site, it should look like About Shears Design here. The products is the page that we are going to finish up in this tutorial. Yours just has the Shears Design products, and then I'm going to skip that for right now and come back to it, and you're going to have your services with your Lightbox gallery in here, as well as your contact page with the contact form. That it won't work, but that's okay, we at least have it in there. So we're going to go back to this products page, and in the products page what you want to do is in design view off of live view, so we're going to go into Dreamweaver, we're going to go into files, and we're going to go into products, and we're going to be in design view, and what you want to do is you want to type in the word living rooms, and you're not going to have it hyperlinked quite yet, but after you type in the word living room, you're going to make sure you insert, and you're going to insert the hyperlinks and the living rooms, and you're going to go ahead in your file and you are going to attach it to this living page which we had done in the past. And you can see I'm going to cancel out of this, but I already have it done for you. I went through down here, I attached it to my living page, and then I had to do one more thing because I had to adjust my CSS. Since my links in my CSS were just your standard color, it was red and not pretty colors. So what I did is I just kept that same color as the H1, which is bold, so it's not quite as prominent there. For my link and my visited link, even after I click on it, I wanted it to be the same, and the active link and the focus and the hover, I changed that a little bit. So you want to make sure that you go through and you adjust those links in your tutorial, and then the very last thing you need to do is you need to preview it again in Firefox. So I'm going to go to this products page, which I'm actually already on, and you can see as I hover over it, it's red, which I don't mind the red because it kind of pops out, and then I'm going to click on it and it takes me to that living page where we had designed those modern rooms, traditional rooms, and contemporary rooms, and those modal pop-ups. So that's what your website should look like. All you have to do is link that living page to your website and change the colors of the links, and then you're done. At this point, you want to have your website graded for 20 points and show me your good work and all your links working, including YouTube. When you click on YouTube, yeah, my computer was a little slow, but it definitely takes you there. Good luck, and I can't wait to grade your finished product.